What is up, everybody? In this episode, Coffee with Marcin, we're going to talk about something a little different, and we're going to discuss online business models. Well, I guess online and offline business models, but mainly focus on online. So I'd like to shift gears a little bit more into tangible value for you guys watching the channels. People have been asking about, obviously making money online and how to do all of those things. So I wanted to just kind of jump right into it on the first episode of that and see how it goes, see if you guys like the content. But anyways, smash the like, do all the good stuff that you all know how to do. And I'm really humble. I thank you so much for the support. So online business models. So there are definitely a lot of different ways you can make money online, do stuff online. So I would say first I'll just rattle off all of the different methods, and then I'll probably get into a little more detail into each one. And then I'm planning on making a video, a more in-depth video on each of the different business models, online methods of making money. So here are the methods. So let's just get right into it. So number one, in no particular order, and again, I'm speaking just for things that I've personally done and personally tried. And there's a few in here that I have not, and I'll mention those. So number one online business model is affiliate marketing. So affiliate marketing in a nutshell means promoting other people's products and making a commission off of the sale of that product. So a quick example, maybe you guys remember a fitness program called P90X, Beachbody, Tony Horton. So if you were a member of the Tony Horton affiliate program, essentially what you would do is you would probably promote the program, say, hey, look at me, I got a six-pack using the P90X program. You would post videos, whether on YouTube or on your social media, with a link, which is a custom link connected to your account, to your affiliate account. Somebody clicks on that link, people go to the P90X website and purchase the P90X program. You get credit for that sale. That's affiliate marketing in a nutshell. You get paid a percentage, 10%, 50%, sometimes 100% of the actual price of the product. The benefits, the pros and cons. So pros are you don't need any products. That's number one. It's the fastest way to do it. Second pro is you don't have any inventory, right? You don't have any things you have to actually physically sell. You don't have to create a program. The pros are fast payouts, high commissions. Some of the cons, the reverse of that is you don't have your own program. You're selling somebody else's stuff and making them rich, right? Number two con is there's a lot of competition. That's a big one when it comes to that. Everybody's trying to sell the same exact thing. You need to really stand out. So that's kind of a nutshell affiliate marketing. Boom. Second business model, Amazon FBA. So we all shop on Amazon. We all know Amazon. Pretty much everybody probably watching this video has ordered from Amazon. And some of you order every day. I do personally. I use it. I mean, if I went back to my thread, I've probably ordered thousands of products. So Amazon, there's two ways to sell on Amazon. There's called Amazon FBA, which is Amazon fulfilled by, FBA, fulfilled by Amazon. Sorry. All of this is off the top of my head. There is no script here. I'm just kind of, dropping some information. So Amazon FBA, number one. And then you can also sell on Amazon and sell with Amazon Merchant Fulfilled, which means the two differences. Amazon FBA, you take your product. So let's say you're selling this cup. You put this in a box, you send it into Amazon. Somebody else then goes to Amazon, finds your cup, purchases it. They hit the buy button. Amazon then ships out this little cup to your customer. You don't have to do anything. Once you've sent in your product to Amazon, they then do the delivery, they do all the returns, everything is hands off. So it's really, really clean. The second method is merchant fulfilled, which means I have this in my warehouse. I'm using the Amazon platform to advertise on, and people see my listing. If somebody purchases on my listing, then I personally, physically take this cup, put it in the envelope like eBay, and send it into the customer. I deal with the returns. And it's a little more work, but again, there's a trade-off. So let's go back to Amazon FBA. The benefits. it's on Amazon, biggest platform in the world. Number 2, they handle everything for you. That's a big one. Number 3 is you obviously have free traffic because everybody's going to Amazon searching for your product. So that's a big one. Number 4, benefit of the Amazon FBA, I would say would be, it's completely hands-off. Once you send in your stuff, you could be looking for the next product. You don't have to worry about, once you do your listing, I guess, once you kind of set up your listing, but that's too much detail for right now for this video. Some of the cons of Amazon FBA, extremely high prices. Amazon's fees are very, very high. So I'll give you a quick example. And again, don't hold me to these numbers, but just to give you a rough idea. Let's say this cup costs $10 on my Amazon page. Amazon's going to take probably 18 to 25% of the price of this cup. So if this is a $10 cup and I sell it on Amazon, Amazon's getting probably $2.50 from me of all the fees and storage and shipping and all that stuff. So very expensive. If I were to ship this myself, then I'm only paying the advertising fee to show up on the listing. So that's the con of the FBA. Another big con of Amazon FBA is you have tons and tons and tons of competition. So for this one cup, there's probably 20,000 listings. So this is a major issue with Amazon FBA and all of the different products that are out there. So then Amazon fulfilled, merchant fulfilled. Some of the pros, you keep all the product, you get higher margins because you're not having to pay that extra fee. Some of the cons though is by not having Amazon FBA, you are then not getting the benefits of the fast delivery. You're not getting prime delivery. You're also not getting the high priority on the Amazon listing pages. So when people are searching for your product, Amazon will always show the Amazon FBA first. And then if there is no product for that FBA, which means delivered by Amazon, you're going to get the sale. So I've done both. Definitely FBA 100% of the time. I tried the for merchant fulfilled, no go. It's just way too much work. You got to deal with all the shipping, the returns. It's just a total cluster F, So that's the con of Amazon merchant fulfilled. So that's the second business model. So third business model is similar, but it is eBay. So everybody knows eBay. They've been around. They're the longest. Similar to Amazon, they have some kind of eBay fulfillment, but most of the time you're just doing your own fulfillment. So here's the benefits of eBay. We all know what it is, how to use it. Is you get to just make money. You get to sell crap you don't want. That's number one. So the fastest tip to making $1,000 to $5,000, go through your crap in your garage, stuff that you would never think would sell, put it up, and you'll be shocked. Before we left on this trip and we were moving, I sold a ton of stuff, old electronics, old phones, some camera, bunch of crap, and little things that you would never think would sell. An old comic book, some old jacket I had, and ended up making about $4,000 all in all, which is pretty insane. So that's the eBay, selling all your old junk. You can also sell new products on eBay, but again, competition is very stiff. There's a lot of people trying to do it because it's the oldest platform out there. So that's a tough one, but you can do it. I'm not saying not to do it. So same in line with the eBay platform is Facebook Marketplace. So this is just another method of selling your stuff online. Same thing. Garage, it's basically an online garage sale. Put your stuff up. You'll be shocked at how fast you sell stuff. I've put up stuff on Facebook Marketplace and within 20 minutes, somebody in your neighborhood, because it's all geo-tagged. So that's a huge benefit of the Facebook Marketplace. You put it up, within 20 minutes, somebody's hitting you up, hey, will you take 100 for this? You're like, sure, can you come right now? Yes, boom, sold. So for all the people out there who've never really had a business, I think Facebook Marketplace is the fastest way, absolute, to start today with all the stuff in your house that you can just dump off and sell, and you'll be shocked at how much money you make. Enough to actually start probably one of these other businesses. So the benefits of Facebook Marketplace, again, mentioned, it's quick, it's easy, it's fast, and you can make money very, very quickly. So shifting away from those types of business models, which is more platforms and physical products, we get into digital products. So this is you creating your own digital product. So let's say I were to create a, how to set up an Amazon business, and I would create videos, so video tutorials. So I would go and shoot, let's say 50 videos and create an actual training for how to, make money on Amazon, how to sell stuff on Amazon. I would then package that into a training, and then I would put it onto a website. There's also platforms out there that you can use to basically sell your digital product. So, and this could be for anything. I mean, literally, there's digital products and trainings, tutorials for everything you could possibly think of. So this is another great business model. If you have something that you could teach, then I would definitely consider this one. It takes a little more work. So let's talk about the pros of that one. Is you create it once and you could sell it forever. This is one of the most attractive business models for people that actually have built up an audience or a teacher that like doing it. I plan on doing it down the line. I mean, right now I'm just kind of creating stuff. I'm not really sure where this is all going, but I will definitely create some type of training program, I'm sure, down the road. So digital, you could create ebooks, which are obviously online books. You could do live videos. You could do, Facebook groups, private groups. People can pay for that, membership groups. There's all kinds of stuff you can do once you have a digital product. And you could just pick a niche, create the training, shoot it once. So the pro is definitely you shoot it once, takes a little time, but then you could, sell it forever. So some of the other pros, there is no cost. It's just advertising dollars. Once it's created, again, you create your website, then you can just keep selling and selling and selling. Like I personally know people that created a free ebook that took them 2 hours to write, and they've done 7 figures. Like it just boggles my mind, like how that's even possible. But they have. Like I know people that have done that, and also created digital training programs around Google, Facebook, Amazon, pretty much everything out there that you could think of. People are doing digital products for those. Some of the cons of digital products: it is a saturated red ocean. Every marketer, entrepreneur, somebody online is trying to do this because of the benefits that I mentioned. And the good ones are doing well. There's guys out there that are doing 8 figures, probably soon to do 9 figures, around the real estate niche or cryptocurrency niche, or how to make money online niche. So that's the con. The other con is its platforms are constantly changing. So this is the other thing that you're going to have to consider. So let's say you created a how to sell on Amazon training today. In 3 months, Amazon's going to change rules. They might do a redesign. They might, restrict some new things. So you always have to stay on top of it, and you always have to keep updating stuff. So this is the one. It's not really a con. It's just you have to stay on top of it. Like you can't just create a big, huge, cumbersome training course and then expect to just sell it forever. Excuse me for the jet interruption. Wow. I don't even, oh, there it is, I see it. That's like there's two F-16s, look like. Beautiful. All right, they're probably going to, what's around here, Turkey or Greece? Maybe Jordan? Okay, anyways, back to it. So, digital training, like one of the cons is you just have to stay up with it and update it. Online with, so some of the pros. The great thing about selling a digital product is it's really up to you. And there's a lot of methods to selling your digital product. And I'll get into it more in detail when I do the individual ones. But basically you can advertise. So advertising is huge. So you can literally create the training course today, put it up on a website, run some advertising with a simple 10, 20, 30-second commercial, and you can start making money that day. So it's definitely a very attractive way to be able to sell. So that's digital training. Sorry guys, this is off the top of my head, which is obviously good, but it's not easy. So let's go into the next one. So next one is consulting. So if you have a skill, so let's say you know how to design a website, let's say you're good on Amazon, you could do a consulting job. So consulting basically means that you go into other businesses who are selling either physical, digital, whatever product, and you basically consult for them. So you help them. So you give your knowledge and share your skills with them, and you get paid for that. And there's different ways of doing that. You could do a retainer, like a monthly retainer. You could do hourly. I mean, there's so many different ways of doing it. So if you have a skill, and again, this could be for anything. You could, be a master dog walker, and you could be a master dog walker consultant for other dog walkers and help them set up their store, set up their business, how to get clients. It's all of the above you could do with consulting. I do a lot of consulting because there's a lot of people that need help, and they just need that one little tweak for their business. Like, you'd be shocked at companies that are doing, $10,000 a month or $50,000 a month with one small tweak. A shift in direction, one good ad propels them to $100,000 or $200,000 a month, and it really works like that online because it is extremely scalable. So pros of consulting: no physical product. You basically, share your skills that you already are doing, probably for yourself, share with others, and make good money. Another great pro is working with other businesses. So that's the reason I love doing it, is because every time you work with another company, you learn something. You learn a new skill. Obviously, great networking. You learn from other businesses and how they're doing. So this is definitely one of my favorite parts of doing that. Another pro is you can pretty much do it from anywhere, because you're doing a very specific thing for a specific company, so you're able to do it. Like, for example, right now, I have 3 consulting clients. I get up, I jump on, I bang out 1 hour here, 1 hour here, 1 hour here. Then I come back later in the afternoon, do the same thing for all the clients, and making sure we're on top of it. And sometimes it requires 5 hours a day. Sometimes I freaking binge for 3 days straight for one consulting client that's paying me, let's say, $1,000 or $2,000 a month, but I get in there and I make sure I deliver on what you're actually selling. So that's the that's the pro. And then some of the cons, again, not your product. You're building up somebody else's business, going back to some of the other ones. And then another con is, I don't know if there's any more actually when it comes to consulting. Like, consulting is really, really cool if you could get the right clients, So let me think of any other business models off the top of my head. So then there is variations of all of those, and there's obviously brand building. So this is a big one. This is one that I'm definitely been leaning towards, but I have had failures launching a brand, a full-on brand. So this is, I guess, encompassing all of those things, because when you set up your own brand, you're doing all of those pieces. You're manufacturing, so you're creating your own products. You're putting it up on Amazon. You're putting it up on all the marketplaces. You're doing all the advertising. So that's kind of the brand side of it. Pro, it's your product, and you could potentially scale that to 100 million. The con is the costs involved, massive, the stress, the work, the craziness that's involved in building a brand. It just never ends, because it is actually your baby, and you're going to stay up 18, 20 hours a day to do it. So I'll definitely do a big piece on brand and what happened to the brand that Dahlia and I launched and failed. It was a total failure, which was amazing because we learned so much along the way. So not to get too distracted. So going back to business models, then there's 2 other ones that I want to discuss. So social media marketing. This is a big topic. It's a big industry, great niche. So if you know how to use social media, make money doing it. Like, it is just honestly the easiest way to make money. If you know how to use Facebook, if you're good at it, if you know how to use Instagram, Snapchat, whatever the platform you use, just freaking make money. Hit up companies, show what you do, and get paid for it. Like, it's really that simple, And if you don't know how to use those platforms, get on YouTube and learn how to use those platforms, and then go make money doing it. So, number one recommendation always for people that want to start out is go and start getting social media clients, because it's not hard to post. Learn how to use hashtags, use some software to automate a lot of it, and then you're good to go. You're off and running. You can make that first 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 a month, and then once you get that going, then you can basically scale that. Sorry guys for this baby crying. Jesus Christ. First baby of the week. All right, so social media marketing, that's a great one. Then along the same line of social media marketing is Facebook advertising agency. So this is the similar, except you're actually running the advertising side of the business. So versus a social media agency, you're a marketing agency. This one is a lot more work, a lot bigger, but also the pay is a lot bigger. So doing Facebook advertising, Instagram advertising, Google advertising for businesses. So you end up running as their marketing agency. And that could also include social media. But the great thing about that is big dollars. If you find the right company that you could actually help make money. The pros is more money. Also potentially building something great. You know, if you link up with the right company, you could essentially build a really big business. So one of the clients that I had that I originally started doing a little bit of consulting, then I did a little bit of social media, then I did a little bit of web development, and then that kind of led to the next thing, and then I became full-fledged their marketing agency, and then we ended up partnering up. So we kind of took all those steps I mentioned to the last one, which is obviously becoming partners in a brand, which is where we sit today. So one of the cons of marketing agency is you're working for the man, you know. So as much as you're an entrepreneur, you're still working for the man, you know, whether it's your partner or another company that you're working with. It's a 9 to 5, but most likely it's more like 9 to 9 because you never sleep. You know, you're trying to deliver and grow other people's businesses. So you're a service business, you know, which the con of that, it's obvious, you know, because you're building it up and you're spending time on other people's products, which again is great if you're good at it. Some of the pros, a lot of jobs available. There's hundreds and thousands of companies out there who need, you know, marketing, especially right now with Facebook and Instagram and now TikTok and all these other platforms that have come and launched their ad platforms, including Snapchat and Reddit and all these others. There's a lot of work to be found. You just have to go out and actually hustle it and find these jobs. So the cons I mentioned. Let me see what else we got. So those are probably, and if I missed any, I'll probably make up a follow-up video, but this video is getting out to 22 minutes, which is quite long. But those are the online and offline platforms and online businesses that you could actually do. So I think that's it. Hope you enjoyed that. I rattled off all of those. Hopefully I didn't miss any obvious ones. And yeah, so get after it. Start that first online business. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hit the like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. And then I will definitely do individual videos for each one of those online business models. And hopefully you enjoy them. All right, talk to you later. See you guys. Peace.